came across Eve while I was hunting for drops, and she expressed interest in joining our party.
Welcome to our party, Eve! I love you! I love you so much, Low Level!
So I realize that what I'm about to say might sound sarcastic, but it's not. I promise you, I'm being 100% genuine and legit. I am pleasantly surprised at no matter what the episode is, Eve, our neighborhood bunny girl, could come in and steal any episode and be the star. Like, out of all the characters on the show, right? Even the new girl that was introduced, who with black hair, red dress, black hair, I forget what her name is, but the one who does like the fire stuff, even her being introduced and forming a party, like got totally overrun by Eve. And honestly, I'm completely okay with it. What I find even crazier is if you're familiar with any kind of like slime anime, like 300 Slime or like Reincarnated in the Life with the Slime, whatever, all those like the 10 or 15 slime anime. What's crazy is in the photo, in like the My Anime List, or like if you're looking at it online, like the actual like photo or picture of the anime title, there's one more girl that's coming who seems to be like a slime master. So she'll probably end up showing up in episode like 10 or 11 or something. And that's not like spoilery, I don't think, because literally it's in the picture of the show. You know what I mean? It shows you like all the girls that are going to be there. And for all of those who were in my comments last week, I think it was, and they're like, yo, this isn't a harem. It's a harem, bro. Like, it's a harem, dude. Like, it's a harem anime. Now, Ryota might not be the touchy-feely, gropey, standard pervert, kind of MC, but it's still a harem. It's one guy building a harem of girls that he wants to live with, right? That's just really what it is. And, just because there's no sexualization that becomes of it doesn't necessarily mean it's not a harem, because it totally is. Second thing, outside of everything else, nothing really happened this episode. We got Eve's backstory with a character that was basically isekai'd in and isekai'd out, who I don't know anybody that would believe that wasn't Ryota. And if it was Ryota, though, which, I mean, it looked just like him, but younger. My only point of curiosity would be, it's one of two things. It's either A, Ryota didn't want to reveal, like, oh, that was me when I was a kid. Oh, I thought that was just a dream. Or B, it just truly wasn't him, and it just happened to be a character that looks exactly like him, just aged up. But we got to see her backstory, why she distrusts people and why she loves carrots so much. And then she vowed her love for Ryota, so because she's her carrot supplier. She's got the itch, so she's in love because her fix is getting fixed. You know what I mean? So I think that's hilarious. Other than that, though, nothing else really happened this episode. He put some money on the floor. It caused a monster to come out. He was able to find a potion that increased drop rates. He found out that money comes from drops. And what was the other thing? Oh, he got a pouch that auto picks up stuff, which is a huge cheat. If you have that, in any video game that you play or whatever, then like that it's invaluable to not have to push a button to constantly pick up stuff. Also, sorry for being weird for a second. I saw my teeth. I was like, ugh. So there's all that. The very last thing that I'll talk about is this is also a review for the dub. I actually watched episode 9. Was it episode 9? Right. I think we're on episode 9. I watched episode 9 dubbed. And maybe just because I waited a few hours before. I didn't watch it in the morning. I watched it in the afternoon today. And maybe that's the reason why. But the dub is not very good. I would say like the dub is super duper duper passable. And like it's not bad by any means. I think we've gotten to a point with dubbed anime that there's enough talented people across the dubbing industry who maybe even are like first-time dubbers who are doing it from home. But I think technology and everything is in a way to where if you're just a little talented, you're going to come over on a VO line pretty good. But I think, overall, in comparison to a lot of the other dubs this season, I would say this is like very much like meeting the bare minimum. Especially like Ryota is not very expressive. It's not really like his actor, again, going in, doing his time. You know, he's clocking in his 3 hours and clocking out. You know what I mean? He's not really putting anything extra on it. So, you know, for anyone who's wondering about the dub, you know, just letting you know, it's passable, but it's not very good. But here's the thing. I still prefer, like, you know, if you gave me the choice, hey, do you want to watch dubbed or subbed? I'm letting y'all know straight up. Fat boy over here was eating some Burger King while I was watching this episode. And typically, if I'm watching subbed anime, I can still eat. But I'm like, I ravished the meal. And there were times I didn't look up at all because, you know, you can listen and put two and two together and stuff. That cannot happen in subbed anime until I speak Japanese because you got to read a lot. So a lot of times, like your body, like you're reading, you know, you're like, this I can just, you know, enjoy my meal. So letting y'all know, I would still choose dub because guess what? I speak the English, so sorry about it. Anyways, those are my thoughts on this episode. Pretty good episode overall, but Eve definitely stole the episode, stole the show. No, don't mind that. I love the bunny girl. I think she's the best one out of all the girls. All right. Oh, and what's her name? Whatever the little blonde girl's name is, she got a new hammer, and the princess maybe has a thing for Ryota as well. So good for him. All right, my friends. I'll see you next week. Peace.